It's the last day of fall break, the 2nd of November, and I'm wearing short sleeves and shorts. Nice going, Mother Nature. Bonjour tout le monde, and welcome to this special edition of Turn Back the Clock with Stock. This time it's for Cuisine, French Cuisine, for French History Week. Now, French cuisine has a reputation worldwide for being very high class and high quality and tasty and rich and all of that. And this is certainly true. The French love fresh ingredients. They love to create. They love to experiment. And a lot of their language reflects this interest that they have in cooking. A typical name for an hors d'oeuvre, for an appetizer is an hors d'oeuvre. And that phrase, hors d'oeuvre, means outside of the main work. So they really do view their food as a work of art. Now, very often my students ask me, why don't we see more French restaurants? We have all sorts of Mexican restaurants popping up all over, it seems. In the Mexican culture, and please, I'm not criticizing anyone for this. I'm just explaining how things work as best I can. The Mexican culture, the Spanish culture, is to a certain extent a labor culture. And because of that, they need food that's highly transportable. They need food that's quick and easy. And when you put everything into a tortilla shell, roll it up, that's a very easy and efficient way of eating. The French also have their labor class, but when the day is done, they love to sit down to a nice meal with friends, family, and talk and discuss. The French have always been thinkers. Think about people like Descartes and Rousseau. And they love to have their discussion over a nice meal. French food is very rich. Now, French meals are prepared in very meticulous ways. Even in the dormitory food that we eat when we're over there, it is to a certain extent dorm food, but it's a much higher class than the dorm food that we typically see or we think of here in the United States. Very famous French foods are the filet mignon. That's a little piece of meat wrapped with bacon. For dessert, you might have a crêpe Suzette. That's a crêpe with an orange liqueur and it's set on fire. You might also have a chocolate mousse. Now, in my opinion, there's nothing better in the world than a good chocolate mousse. Best chocolate mousse I've had here in the States was probably in Lafayette at a place called Bistro 501. They have a wonderful chocolate mousse there. And today I had lunch in Danville, Illinois at a place called Cafe 13. And I had this wonderful ham and cheese crepe. It really tasted like the crepe that I have in France. So I think you can find French-inspired foods here in the United States. It is, granted, more difficult because of the wide prevalence of the Mexican cuisine that we have. Taco Bell, not so much Mexican, but a lot of Mexican restaurants do serve probably very good equivalents of Mexican food. The French restaurants, if you want to go to a good one, you do have to look for them. Try Bistro 501 in Lafayette. Try Cafe 13 in Danville. If you go to Champaign or Indianapolis, try a little creperie. It's called Le Peep, Lepeep. They have some wonderful crepe as well. So French food, it's delicious, it's special, it's important to their culture. So go find some. And yes, I know 2016 seniors, I do still owe you crepes, so I will get that to you. Okay, see you tomorrow with another special video. A bientôt!